was the Emmy Awards, and all anybody's talking about, other than Alec Baldwin telling the network to go fox itself, was Charlie Sheen's appearance. Watch.
I want to take a moment to get something off my chest and say a few words to everybody here from 2.5 Men. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you nothing but the best for this upcoming season. We spent 8 wonderful years together, and I know you will continue to make great television.
If you say so. Here to discuss this and other pop culture stories in the news are George Wallace, the comedian known as the new Mr. Las Vegas. We'll find out who the old Mr. Las Vegas was later.
Okay.
Kendra Wilkinson, author of Being Kendra, and AJ Hammer, host of HLN's Showbiz Tonight. Welcome, guys. Who's the old Mr. Las Vegas?
Well, Wayne Newton is the Mr. Las Vegas. I'm the new Mr. Vegas. So there's a big difference. There's a young man and an older man. So,
I
and
see.
I went to Las Vegas.
Are you older than him or younger than him?
Oh, Joy, no, you didn't. No, you didn't go there. No, you didn't go there.
Didn't.
Yeah, you and I are about the same age.
We are not, George.
Well, okay, then you're older than I am then. That's good. But I love you.
This business of black don't crack is going a little too far.
Black don't crack. Look at me. Now, did you see that guy, Charlie Sheen, standing there?
Yeah.
Anytime somebody says you from the bottom of my heart.
What is it?
It's a tell. It's a tell.
That's
right?
all you need. That's all you need to know from the bottom of my heart. That's just like, screw you. So,
I mean, it's like touching your face when you're saying, so you know they're lying.
I'll be thinking, yeah.
Body
See?
language.
Well, he said 8 years. He said that we had 8 good years together. I have a feeling the cast and the crew of 2.5 Men were sitting there saying, it wasn't all good.
It was bad.
It smacked of desperation to me.
Mm-hmm.
It absolutely smacked of
He
desperation.
was pausing there for seconds. When he stood out, when he walked out there, he says, after 8 years being together, I have something to say from the bottom of my heart. Then he paused. And then he was looking at that big statue of the Emmy. He was just thinking, ooh, that'd make a nice water pipe, wouldn't it? And so he was thinking, and you know, I'm the only one you won't talk to her because I talk too much.
No, that's all right.
Because I'm the only one. I defended Charlie when it first happened. I think anytime you're making $2 million a week, you should be able to do whatever the hell you want to do. I think it was great to go up in that hotel and be naked. What the hell is you paying $3,000 a night for a room? Can't you get naked and call up a hoe? That's what the place was named after. That's where they got the name from. Hotel. That's where it came from. I'm not making this up. You look in the history. You look in the books.
Kendra, he's getting roasted. Do you think he's trying to repair his image by, showing us a sense of humor about himself?
If he is, that's not a good idea. I think that was really boring to watch.
That was boring to watch?
Yeah, I mean, I like good TV, and Charlie. No, I don't think that was.
I thought he was going to be funny after
Yeah,
that. And then I
you-
think he meant to be, but it wasn't.
Well, he's trying to
Died
be.
like a dog out
He has
there.
to repent. You know, when you sin, you have to go and fall on your knees and repent. That's what most people do. They get in trouble. And like people go to jail. Who do they find? They find Jesus. Most people go to jail to find Jesus. I mean, I tell people that all the time, man. You can waste your time going to church if you want to. Jesus is in jail.
I heard you making the point. To that end, I heard you making the point earlier today that it sounded like one of the 12 steps.
Yeah.
He's getting up there and making amends.
Making amends, yeah. Okay, now Alec Baldwin, let's talk about him because he didn't show up and he killed his tape piece that he had,
Yeah.
And so Mr. Spock did the tape piece. What's his name?
Leonard
I love
Nimoy.
him. Leonard Nimoy
yeah.
is the greatest. And he cut because Fox cut the joke. And this is what he said, yes, because of Rupert Murdoch. He said, Fox did kill my News Corp hacking joke, which sucks because I think it would have made them look better a little. Would it have made them look better? The joke was going to be about Rupert Murdoch, which, the problems, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows this.
Yes.
So would it have made Rupert look better or worse if he had done a joke about Rupert? I guess that's the bottom
You got to
line.
joke about everything, don't you? Joke about
I
everything.
think you do have to joke about everything, but there's no way that Fox would allow something that would bring any extra attention to that. And by the way, Alec has made it clear, in case people think that he didn't show up because the joke was cut, he didn't show up because he was invited to host this Tony Bennett party last night, and that's why he didn't show up. At least that's the line that
I
Alec
heard
is spinning.
it was on tape. Last night was live at the Tony Bennett.
But that's okay. He has to say that. That's good. It's good.
So he's got a save face
Yeah, you got
now?
to save face.
Why?
Plus, Alec, didn't he get in trouble a few years ago about something on a machine, a message or something with his daughter, something like that? Was that him?
Something
Yes.
having to do with
he
the
should
rude,
have
thoughtless
nothing. He
little
should stay
pig
away from
comment.
all phones, all messages, all that stuff like
Yeah,
that.
well,
But in any case,
phones make him nervous. Let's put it that way.
That's what I was trying to
Okay,
say.
now let's talk about Brad Pitt. He's eating his words after giving an interview to Parade magazine in which he implied that his ex-wife Jennifer Aniston was boring. Now he's attempting to clarify his statement, saying it wasn't Jen who was dull, it was he. Okay, so Kendra, do you think Brad Pitt is dull?
He's definitely he's definitely taking back probably what he said, and he's definitely probably feeling guilty. I mean, why not feel guilty after that? That's definitely not something we'd probably be hearing from Brad Pitt. You know, that's
But what
not
kind
something.
of a guy? What kind of man trashes his ex-wife in that way in public?
A man with a movie coming out.
Well,
And I mean, wait a second. He also was cheating on his wife when he went off with Andrew.
yes.
Unconfirmed. I'm saving.
But we don't know.
You know,
that.
What's
Yeah.
unconfirmed?
No, there was no, you know, they've never said, yes, we were fooling around
Oh,
while
come
we were still
off of it,
married.
AJ.
I'm saying.
Mr. and Mrs.
Hey, look,
Smith.
I'm trying to protect you. You know, I work with
For
the legal
what?
department here at HLN. I'm very concerned about
Free
you.
speech. I read the tabloids just like everybody else.
Well, Brad probably thinks that, first of all, he doesn't like anybody that looks better than he does.
Who looks better than him?
This is true too.
Besides you.
I mean, and Jennifer, she's beautiful.
She's
but,
a hot
but
number.
Brad, oh my God, he's good looking, ain't he?
You like him?
I mean, he's good looking. You have priorities, you know. I mean, you know.
Yeah. But I think he's doing this maybe to promote his movie.
Well,
AJ?
Maybe it backfired on him. now.
Here's the thing. He doesn't do a lot of press. We know that. He spoke a little more candidly than we're used to hearing him speak. And I think he is troubled, obviously, by the way his words were interpreted. He
Right.
released another statement saying it wasn't exactly what I meant, and the implications of his words led people to believe he was trashing Jennifer Aniston. If you really read this interview in Parade magazine, he's not overtly trashing her. He
Right.
was saying, I was boring at that time. Maybe it had something to do with my marriage. So I think people are really coming down pretty
So
hard
in
on
other
Brad.
words, the marriage was not working, and therefore he was boring.
Perhaps, and look, there's nothing wrong with him
when
admitting
my
that the marriage wasn't working.
Trust me, I was not boring.
You just got married last week. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about the first one.
How's this
Oh,
going?
you've been married twice?
This is the second one.
I
yeah.
did not know that. Congratulations, by the way, being married
Thank
twice.
you. But I mean, you know, but by the way, I mean, you don't have to be boring when you. If the marriage is not working, that doesn't mean you become boring. It means you become unhappy, right? You're married nicely now.
I'm very happily married. Yeah.
Really? That's
yeah.
nice, 'cause I'm
So
looking at you.
I don't really.
He's looking at Brad Pitt. He's looking at
always
you.
say, oh, I like the way you look. Go ahead and answer that question.
She doesn't remember the question.
How am I supposed to remember that?
Let's go. Bravo has fired 4 cast members of The Real Housewives of New York: Jill Zarin, Kelly Ben Simon, Alex McCord, and Cindy Barshop. Is that how you say it?
Barshop.
Barshop,
Yeah.
claiming it's a friendly departure. Now, how friendly is it actually going to be, Kendra, do you think? They're all fired. Those girls
That's
do
Hollywood.
not just lie down for
That's
this
the
type
Hollywood
of thing.
business. If you're, if something doesn't work out, that's how quick it ends. And I'm very lucky. I've been on TV for 9 seasons now. Very lucky. Every year could be my last, and I'm very just thankful. I'm very thankful
They
that I'm
should
still
be
here.
fired anyways because they're not
Why?
real housewives.
No.
Oh my God.
Well,
Real housewives are at home. Real housewives are at home, cleaning the house, getting things ready to go.
Yeah.
This is real housewives. I'm not talking about career women. Real housewives are at Target store arguing with the kids over
That's right.
over a backpack. The real housewives. You know what I'm talking about? Real
You're
housewives.
absolutely
Now they know
right.
how it feels to be a real housewife. They got fired,
That's right. But,
and now they can go home.
AJ?
Well, Cindy's on the show tonight, actually, coming up a
Cindy
little later.
Barshop.
Cindy Barshop's going to be
Yeah.
on Showbiz tonight, and we're going to find out what the real story is and whether or not she was actually blindsided by this. But apparently, these women weren't getting along at all,
Isn't that
even
the
behind
point
the
of the
scenes,
show?
which is my contention to her. We're going to hear what she has to say about the fact that no, it was really disturbingly dysfunctional in a way that they couldn't work together at all. So, it still is a show. It still is work for them. It's still, I don't know.
You said that's the point of the show. Now they want these wives to fight. Why don't they just? Bravo! They should just get these ladies in the ring and a boxing ring, right?
Yeah.
In a ring if they really want a real fight, and throw in a Louis Vuitton purse in the middle and let them duke it out.
There
Now
you
that's
go.
real housewives.
There you go.
That's what I want to see. A real fight.
Okay,
A real fight.
Very good. It's a great idea. Thank you guys very much. And you can catch Mr. Las Vegas
Tomorrow
George
night.
Wallace performing at the Flamingo Hotel in Las Vegas every night at 10 o'clock.
That's right.
Oh, boy.
I'll be there tomorrow night when I
And
leave
when is
here.
Newt coming around?
Wayne Newton.
Wayne Newton.
I don't know.
He's the old Mr. Las
He's the old
Vegas.
Mr. Vegas, but he's a good man and I love him.
We all love him. Who doesn't love Wayne Newton?
He's the
Please,
best.
hair alone I love. And be sure to watch Showbiz tonight because you know who's on that immediately following
Yes.
the show for AJ's exclusive interview with fired Real Housewife Cindy Barshop. We'll be right back. I want to hear all about that.